Today we are going to start talking about the basic knowledge you are required to have before we start with the topic in Unit 1. The first one is substitution and evaluation. In the case of substitution and evaluation, you are going to substitute any variable with the given value. When you replace the variable, make sure you use bracket to preserve bed mass. For example, you are given an expression 3x minus 2y plus 1 when x is equal to 4, y equal to minus 3. To evaluate this expression, I'm going to replace x with 4, but using bracket to preserve the bed mass. And whenever I see y, I'm going to replace it with bracket, negative 3, close bracket. And then, if it's a constant, we are just going to write the constant. Now we are going to expand and then simplify. 3 times 12. 3 times 4 is going to give you 12. 2 times negative 3 is going to give you plus 6 and plus 1. And the answer is 12 plus 6 is 18 plus 1 is 19. So the answer after substitution and evaluation of 3x minus 2y plus 1 when x is 4 and y is negative 3 is just 19. The next one, the next topic is simplify expression. Again, going back to grade 9, when an expression is given and you have to simplify it, you just combine the like terms. So, as an example, let's simplify 3 open bracket x plus y minus 2 open bracket x minus y. To simplify this expression, I'm going to expand, or I'm going to multiply 3 by everything inside the bracket and negative 2 by everything inside the bracket, and then combine like terms. 3 times x is going to give me 3x. 3 times y is going to give me 3y. Negative 2 times x gives me negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative y is going to give me plus 2y. Now, 3x and negative 2x are like terms because they have the same variable, and the variable they have the same exponent, which is 1. So 3x minus 2x is going to give me x, and 3y and 2y are like terms. 3y plus 2y is going to give me 5y. And I can't go any further because x and 5y are not like terms. The next topic that you should know is about graphing lines. You learned in grade 9 that there are a few steps or different ways of plotting a line. One of these was table of values, TOV, which you were picking different values for x and finding y and then plotting the points. The other one was x and y intercept. By definition, x-intercept is when y is equal to 0, y-intercept is when x is equal to 0, slope y-intercept, and then using technology. And you should be familiar with the first 3 methods for plotting a line. So let's start with the first example. Let's say we have the line y equal to x plus 1, and we are supposed to plot this one using table of values. Recalling from grade 9, you're going to draw a table like this one, and then you are going to assign different values for x and then finding the values for y. I'm going to pick -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2 for x. And then I have to find y. Going back to the first topic about substitution and evaluation, I'm going to substitute -2 and then find the value for y. So I'm going to say 2 times -2 plus 1, because if you look at the equation was y equal to x plus 1. So replacing x with -2 is going to give me 2 bracket, -2 close bracket plus 1, which is -4 plus 1, which is -3. Now I'm going to evaluate at x equal to -1, so it's 2 times -1 plus 1, which is -2 plus 1, which is -1. Now I'm going to evaluate at 0, so it's going to be 2 times 0 plus 1, which is 0 plus 1, which is 1. Now at 1 is 2 times 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1, which is 3. Then at 2 is 2 times 2 plus 1, which is 4 plus 1, which is 5. Now I have 5 pair of points that I have to plot, and then I can connect them together to get a line. So the first one is x is -2, y is -3, which is going to be this point. When x is -1, y is -1, which is this point. When x is 0, y is 1, which is this point. When x is 1, y is 3, which is this point. When x is 2, y is 5, which is going to be this point. Then what you do is that you put the ruler and then you draw the line going through these 5 points. The next technique that we mentioned was using slope y-intercept. In this example, y is equal to 2 over 3x minus 5, and we are supposed to plot this line using slope y-intercept. The first thing we always do is we compare the equation with the general form of a slope y-intercept form of a line, which is y equal mx plus b. Comparing these together, you can see that the slope m is equal to 2 over 3, which by definition is rise over run. And the y-intercept b is equal to -5. The technique is simple. Start from y-intercept, which is -5, and using slope, either go up or down depending on the sign of rise. If it's positive, go up. If it's negative, go down. And then go right or left depending on run, the sign of run, which in this case is positive, so we have to go to the right. So we are going to start with the y-intercept, which is -5, which is this point. -5. Then rise is 2, so we are going to go 2 units up. 1, 2. And then we are going to go right 3 units because it's positive. So we go 1, 2, and 3. And we get to this point. And then we connect these 2 points together to get a line representing the equation. The next example is to plot 3x minus 4 is equal to 12 using xy intercept. By definition, x-intercept is when y is equal to 0. So we are going to evaluate this expression for y equals 0. So we say 3x minus 4 times 0 is equal to 12, or 3x is equal to 12 dividing by 3, we get x is equal to 4. So this means the x-intercept is equal to 4. For y-intercept, we set x equal to 0. So we get 3 times 0 minus 4y is equal to 12, or negative 4y is equal to 12 divided by negative 4. We get y is equal to negative 3. So the y-intercept is equal to negative 3, and the x-intercept is 4. Now we are going to plot the points. The x-intercept is 4, which is this point. The y-intercept is negative 3, which is this point. We have 2 points, so we draw the line going through these 2 points. The next topic is percent. By definition, percent is division by 100. So if I give you 10%, then 10% is equal to 10 divided by 100. That's the definition of percent sign. Now to do an example, let's evaluate 25% of 10 kilogram. We have salt solution which has 25%, and the total is 10 kilogram. We want to know how much salt we have. So we say 10 times 25%, which is 25 over 100. So the answer is 25 over 10, which is 2.5 kilogram. So this means that out of 10 kilogram, 2.5 kilogram is salt, and the rest, which is 7.5 kilogram, is some other substances. Another example is how much simple interest is earned in 1 year on $1,000 invested at 5% per year. Again, you have $1,000, 5% per year interest. So you say $1,000 times 5%, 5 over 100, is going to give you 10 times 5, which is $50. So on $1,000, you get $50 per year interest.